The mist in Nagaland doesn't rise, it rests, cold enough to sting your fingers, damp enough to soften footsteps. Below a ridge, stone terraces cut the hills like patient handwriting. No machines, no concrete scars, just soil, water and time stacked carefully on time. A man stands still, watching his field, not checking a phone, not rushing. And yet this village wastes almost nothing. Feeds itself, protects its forest and has done so for centuries. Now cut to somewhere else, a landfill on the edge of a megacity, plastic steaming in the sun, a flooded metro station, a factory farm lit all night, animals never seeing dark. Two worlds, same planet, one collapses, one endures, and suddenly this quiet village isn't beautiful. Let me say this softly, like I'm sending you a voice note. The world is burning through resources like it's late for something. Cities talk about sustainability like it's an app update. Governments debate carbon targets like they're theoretical. And I'll be honest, I used to talk that way too. From a distance. Comfortably abstract. But up here, in the hills of Nagaland, a tribe quietly solved this problem before the industrial age even began. No climate summits, no consultants, no jargon, just rules you don't break, because breaking them breaks you. And that realization, it didn't feel inspiring. It felt embarrassing. Disclaimer: this isn't romanticism, it's realism. Ignore restraint long enough and the bill always arrives. Welcome to Khonoma, home to the Angami people. Stone paths, wooden gates. Forests guarded like family, not property. An elder named Visheto squats beside a terrace wall older than your country's constitution. He presses a loose stone back into place, not for today, but for decades from now. Rice grows in steps, each level holding water like a promise. A child runs past, trips. Visheto doesn't scold him. He fixes the stone again. He says a phrase: "What you take, you must return." This is terrace farming perfected over centuries. Stone embankments that prevent erosion, channel rainwater, and keep soil alive. Studies show Angami terraces reduce soil erosion by up to 70% compared to hill monoculture farming. You smell wet earth. Hear insects. Somewhere, a rooster argues with the fog. This isn't nostalgia, it's engineering, done with ethics. Here's the contradiction. The modern world calls places like this backward. Meanwhile, India loses over 5 billion tons of topsoil every year. Industrial farming depletes land faster than it regenerates. Climate change punishes exactly the systems built on extraction. But Khonoma banned hunting in 1998. Before it was trendy, before it was profitable. And forest cover recovered, wildlife returned, water sources stabilized, you hear wind in the trees. Feel cold stone under bare feet. And here's the uncomfortable thought no one likes to finish. If they're right, what does that say about us? What if progress didn't forget innovation? What if it forgot restraint? This wisdom almost disappeared. Colonial rule disrupted land systems. Modern education told young Angamis success lived elsewhere. Youth migrated. Terraces cracked. Entire houses sat empty through harvest season. One family still keeps a locked granary unused for years because no one was left to farm it. A local teacher once said, "When a child stops knowing the forest loses a future." By the early 2000s, many feared terrace farming would die with the elders. Climate change didn't help, and unpredictable rains, landslides, crop stress. This wasn't just about food, it was about dignity. Here's where the Angami story turns. They didn't reject modernity, they argued with it. Not everyone agreed at first. Some wanted to sell land. Some wanted fast tourism, some wanted out. Village meetings ran late, voices rose. Silence followed. But one principle held: land stays community owned. No ancestral land sold without collective consent. 3 real forces mattered. Example 1. Khonoma Nature Conservation and Tragopan Sanctuary. Villagers legally protected forests themselves. Example 2. Nagaland Environment Protection and Economic Development Project, supporting indigenous agriculture instead of replacing it. Example 3. Young Angamis recording rituals, songs, seed cycles on phones. memory with backups. This wasn't rebellion, it was refusal to vanish. Let's talk numbers slowly. Angami terrace farming uses almost zero chemical fertilizer, minimal external inputs, seed saving adapted to local climate. Compare that to industrial hill farming, high fertilizer costs, soil degradation, yield collapse during climate shocks. While result here in Nagaland, lower costs, stable yields, food security when markets fail. Community managed forests in Nagaland show significantly higher biodiversity density than nearby state controlled forests. Migration slowed, food reliance dropped, risk flattened. And this isn't anti-growth, it's anti-collapse. Something else changed quietly. The Angami didn't put culture online to sell it. They put it online so it wouldn't vanish. Local youth digitize oral histories, map clan boundaries, record seed cycles and forest rules. Government-backed digital archives store songs once passed only by voice. Universities collaborate to preserve Naga languages before fluency fades. Phones here aren't replacing memory, they're protecting it. Here's what outsiders miss. Sustainability isn't poor, it's patient. Income here comes from community-run eco-homestays, which are capped, not scaled. Guided forest walks led by trained locals, indigenous rice, millet, bamboo crafts sold cooperatively, no land sold, no volume obsession. Money circulates but without bleeding the soil dry. This is wealth designed to stay. This is where it gets delicate. Nagaland isn't a niche to monetize, but it is a system to learn from. Filmmakers document respectfully. Educators teach sustainability using terrace logic. Designers apply layered enough thinking to products and cities. If you come to learn, you'll leave changed. If you come to extract, you'll be asked to leave. That boundary matters. Think of the terrace. One level supports the next. Remove one stone, everything collapses downhill. The Angami didn't chase growth. They built layers of enough. Maybe the future isn't a straight line upward. Maybe it's a staircase where you check each step before climbing. Morning returns to Khonoma. Mist lifts slowly. Terraces shine with water. Visheto finishes his work and looks at the forest, not proudly, not possessively, like you look at someone you trust. If this made you uncomfortable, good. This channel isn't for people who want shortcuts. Please do subscribe if you believe the future can learn from the past. If this challenged how you think about progress, like and comment on this video. If someone you know thinks sustainability is new, share this with them.